and we are working to realize your dream to live, even for one day, in God's kingdom. April 11th, 1960, was the holy day when a great transition in the history of civilization took place. I will give you the crown of glory. It was the pledge a 16-year-old boy made in his heart. She will be the heavenly bride. The holy wedding, father's marriage with the only begotten daughter, based on conditions set over 3 generations, was the advent of the true parents. The footprints of the true parents who went beyond Korea and throughout the world to raise true sons and daughters was the noble course to build a world of lasting peace. Your words of encouragement to the blessed families awakened the core of our souls. Your prayers and utmost effort to console God opened our closed hearts. True Father, your sole purpose in life was to realize heaven's will. The work you pursued across the world in all fields of endeavor, based on your vision for one family under God, laid the foundation to save humankind and to firmly establish Cheonilguk. Even before we knew, you had also prepared the environment for True Mother from early on.
어머님이 이제 아버지가 대통한다고 해서 모든 것을 대신도 할 수 있고 대행도 할 수 있다는 사실을 여러분 알겠어요? 그렇기 때문에 통일교 문선생 하게 되면 통일교 문선생 하게 되면 여러분 생각할 때 통일교 문선생만 생각하지 말고 어머니도 생각해야 돼요.
The path through which humankind is to be saved was forged through thoughts only for our heavenly parent. In that way, True Father went forward, never looking back, for God's liberation and the salvation of all people. And through his last prayer before he ascended to heaven, he asked us to fulfill our mission as heavenly tribal messiahs. Today, as I have returned to the conclusion of the final perfection to you, Father, I am aware that up to this moment I have offered my whole life to you. I declare that if tribal messiahs establish themselves as those who can represent nations and work to restore 387 nations, everything will be accomplished. Though Mother has suffered over the difficulties some family members have faced, she has nevertheless endured alone and overcome. Mother has remained true to the vow she made in front of True Father's holy remains to bring Cheonilguk to settlement on this earth. Taking one step at a time, carrying the heavy cross on her shoulders, she has cultivated one level of new hope after another.
아버님, 이제 이후로는 걱정하지 마십시오. 저희들이 기필코 책임 완수하겠습니다. 그러니 아버님께서는 영원한 본향원에서 그동안 외로웠던 하나님, 하늘 부모님을 위로하시며 성령의 대상으로 자유로워지시기를 간구합니다.
True Mother personally guided a 7-year course focused on the core strategies of witnessing, creating the environments for witnessing, and training future leaders. The 100th anniversary of True Father's birth and the 60th anniversary of True Parents' Holy Wedding were celebrated upon the foundation of the restoration of 7 nations, continents, and denominations. In the past 7 years, True Parents have established the International Summit Council for Peace, the International Association of Parliamentarians for Peace, and the Interreligious Association for Peace and Development. And on that foundation, leaders from all over the world attended the events, beginning with the World Summit and concluding with the Hyojong Cosmic Blessing, which opened the way to the ceremony for the firm establishment of Cheonilguk.
인간 중심한 욕심 가지고는 하늘이 축복하지 않습니다. 모든 나라들이 하늘 부모님의 자녀가 된다면 더 이상의 전쟁과 갈등은 있을 수 없습니다. 하늘 부모님 인류에서 온 지상산 천국을 이루는데 주역이 되는 여러분 모두가 되기를 축원합니다.
Due to the coronavirus, the world order was being shaken up. Our self-centered civilization, filled with self-pride, can be fulfilled as before. As we experience such limitations and despair, our true parents once again poured out their blessings.
모든 사람들이 하나로 한 깃발 아래 모일 수 있는 하늘 부모님 성회로 발표합니다.
All religious believers in the world are as yet unable to unite with Heavenly Parent. The task at hand is to teach them that our Heavenly Parent is the parent of humankind and to restore them to His love. The 1 million online rally of hope for the realization of a heavenly unified world through interdependence, mutual prosperity, and universal values was held as the first step on the way to fulfilling that task. The Rally of Hope was attended by more than 1 million representatives from 194 nations through the International Summit Council for Peace. Moreover, 190 million people across the world watched a live or primetime television broadcast or attended by online streaming. The Rally of Hope expressed true parents' boundless love for suffering humanity. One great family of humanity attending our Heavenly Parent. The great vision of peace True Father championed is now coming closer to reality on this earth through our True Mother. We are being enlightened of the fact that the age of a new civilization has come, in which we will attend the Heavenly Parent. And we are moving toward a world of true love, where all boundaries are broken down and where all people live for one another. Henceforth, we will continue our endeavors under True Parent's guidance to form a community under our Heavenly Parent and in accord with the original ideal. And by the year 2027, which marks the 60th anniversary of God's Day, to open the era of the Heavenly Parent.